Hi to all. Welcome to the ServiceNow Learn Easy by Praveen Naminan YouTube channel. So now topic is interview question is how do you automatically calculate a total amount in custom table when quantity and prices are entered? So in custom table, how do you automatically calculate total amount when quantity and prices are entered? For example, I will show one custom table. This is a created. This one is I am created the Amma organic vegetables order. This is was created. It has fields of number, custom name, mobile number, delivery address, delivery date, product category. It includes all vegetables, fruits, leaf vegetables, flowers, dry fruits like that, and delivery date, quantity, unit, quantity in units, kgs, liter, dozen, pieces, price per unit, total amount, order status. Like that, I created the custom table. For more updates, you need, here I am created custom table. If you need, please watch, because this custom table creation is mandatory for this business rules. Otherwise, you will confuse. If you create the custom table in your own, you will definitely get the confidence and you will get crack the interviews from basic level to advanced level. And we can apply the business rules. Then we can practice the business rules. It's very easy way. Without custom table, it's very difficult to practice. So please, my suggestion is please create the custom table. I am guiding here each and every step. I guided the in video along with the description also. You no need to worry. Just go through this video. And then coming to this topic, here, if we enter the quantity, for example, 10, quantity is 10 items, then price per unit is 100 rupees. Then it will automatically calculate the total amount after filling this form. How we can take place? That's the interview question. So we'll go through the further. How do you automatically calculate a total amount in custom table? Custom table means as we already created. When quantity and price are entered. When quantity and prices. When quantity, for example, 10 is a quantity and price are entered, then automatically total amount will how to calculate. That's a concept. Then why this question is important? Why frequently this type of questions are asked, and what's the use of real projects in this type scenario? Mainly useful for the manual calculations cause human mistakes. It will cause time waste process and loss of business loss, and wrong totals leads to the billing issues, customer complaints. In real projects, users should never calculate totals. System must handle calculations automatically. How we calculate? There are so many ways are there to calculate. UI policies are there, client script are there, flow designer are there, script included there, business rules are there. So among best option is business rule, because as per requirement, this is the best option for business rule. I will explain later why business rule is important. Here, we will break the requirement to simply write the code. For break the requirement, we should thoroughly check the question. Furthermore, how do you automatically calculate a total amount in custom table when quantity and prices are entered? Here, the custom table is there. Quantity and prices are we are entering, then calculate the total amount. How? Through calculation, through business rule only, it's possible. So first we will break the requirement. When a record is saved, check whether quantity and prices per limit are filled. Multiply them and store the result in total amount. These inputs we have to give to the system in the form of business rule. Then system itself automatically, system means ServiceNow, automatically calculate and give result. Business rule is the brain to the system, brain of the system. Furthermore, simplify the answer from question. If quantity is entered, let's say 10 rupees or 10 items, and price per unit is entered. Here 10 rupees, 10 quantity, 10 items, or 100 rupees. The price is 100 rupees. Then multiply them. 10 into 100. 10 into means star. Here we are using multiplication, but into 100. And save the result in total amount. Give the result like this way. In this way, we are giving input to the ServiceNow in the form of business rule. That is, business rule is calculated of the ServiceNow, nothing but. It means it's the brain of the ServiceNow, business rule is. So we'll go through the business rule. How we can go through the business rule? There are several ways are there. Through system definition, enter the business rule. That's the one way. That's the basic way. The professional way is by entering with the table name. Table name is sys underscore script dot list or do. By this way, business rule table will open. Then enter the new option. This is the professional way and shortcut way. We should do this way. Interviews also find this way. Then here, naming is important. Naming should be relevant to the question or requirement. Should relevant to the question. The question is calculate total amount. Calculate total amount. The table is custom table. As previously we have done up to incident tables. Now we already done the custom table creation. Then apply the business rule on the custom table. Custom table is organics. Amma organics. We'll type here Amma organic food orders. Foods order. We'll check with this. Amma organics order. U underscore Amma underscore organics order. This is our table. We'll copy the name of the table and just type here system structure. Just a minute. It will be. This is a custom table. U means for custom tables, it will start with U. Then we'll click on the advanced. We will click on advanced. It shows the highlight when to run. I mean, type of business rules will highlight. And advanced. Advanced means script point. Script part will update when to run. Here mainly 4 types of business rules available. Before, after, async, display business rule. Based on requirement, we need to use the what type of business rule important. As per requirement, before business rule should be needed. Why? Before business rule execute before the record is saved. We have 4 types of business rules are there. Before, after, async, display. Before is before the record is saved to the database. After business rule is after the record is saved to the database. Async business rule is after database commit. Display is when the form is loaded. Before business rule mainly used for the make field mandatory, prevent update, change values from save, before save, stop duplicate records, prevent priority downgrade, prevent reopening resolved incidents. After to the database, after saving to the database. I mean to trigger actions, to create or update other records, to send notifications. Main email notifications it will use it after business rule. Changing record after update. Async business rule is for the integrations because it will handle the heavy logic. Mostly integrations using heavy logic, heavy script. So it will handle the async business rule. For display business rule, we'll call client to the server by using G underscore scratchpad. That validations we can use display business rule. So according to the requirement, we will use before business rule because it will use it for the make fields mandatory, prevent update. change values before save. So it will change the values before save. That's why we are using the before business rule. And it will before business rule execute before record is saved. So no additional database update will require. Best for performance. Before business rule used for in real production projects. Mostly 70 to 80% of production projects depends on before business rule only. Here, while inserting and updating, it will apply. So business rule should run on server side. Coming to the script, while entering advanced level, it's showing function execute rule current previous. Function means function. It will apply. Execute current. Current means current incident record. Previous values. Previous group or previous values like that. We need to enter code here. The concept is here. First point is when record is saved. I mean, if quantity is entered, we will add the input. So we need to give input to the system. If quantity is entered, if not, if not, current. Current means current table. Current dot quantity. Quantity means here quantity. Backend name of the quantity we can use u underscore quantity. We can copy the field u underscore quantity. Then we can save here u underscore quantity. U underscore quantity. Then dot nil. Why we are using nil? If not means if is a condition. It will check the quantity nil or not. So here it is not there. So it should be value is not there. And when record is saved, check whether quantity and price per unit are filled. So we need to check our prices also. And price. And not equal. Not current dot. Current dot prices. Price unit means we will check with the price per unit. Backend value of price per unit. We will copy this field. And here we will enter this here. Here in regularly incident table price underscore per unit will come. But in case of custom table, we are working with the custom table. That's why u underscore will come. For custom, any custom tables starts with u underscore. Unit dot nil. Nil. It will check the nil value. Then starts curly brackets. So building blocks of code will start in the curly brackets. Then what's next step? Check whether quantity and price per unit are filled. Multiply them and store the result in the total amount. So we need to multiply and store the result in the total amount. How to multiply? Current. Current means current table. So it means the current table. Current dot total amount. We need to calculate now. That's why we are using the total amount. Total amount. Backend value of total amount is show label u underscore total underscore amount. So we are copying the backend value. Then we are pasting here. We are entering here total amount equal to. We are declaring the value. Total amount, how it will come? Quantity into price. How total amount will come? Multiply them and store the result in total amount. How we can multiply with what values? We can multiply quantity and price per unit. Backend value of quantity into price per unit. We can both calculate. In the new record. Current means current to table, current custom table, current dot. Quantity means u underscore quantity. We'll go through the copy the quantity. Quantity. Show u underscore quantity, then copy the field value. Then paste the new record in the business rule. New record means here business rule. Quantity. And how can use the calculate to multiply? Star symbol is there. And then current dot. Current means present to table. Current dot price per unit. Yes. Quantity into price per unit. Backend value of price per unit. Show. Copy the field value. Then paste in the business rule. Current dot u underscore project or price per unit. Then enter the semicolon. Semicolon means end of the line of code. Then just please format code. While formatting code, it will arrange the gaps. It will assign the gaps into the uniform values, uniform letters. Then we can check and then we can submit the value. Then submit. Then now we can test. We can fill the values. Mobile number, default mobile number, we can type. Address. Delivery date, when it will deliver. Today only. Today. Time also there. Tomorrow. Product category. For example, vegetables. Or we can put rice variety. Quantity 10 kgs. Unit is kgs, 10 kgs. Price per unit according to market 50 rupees per kg. Then total amount. How you can give total amount? Based on calculations. That's why we are creating business rule. Then we can submit. We'll copy this number for searching and then we can submit. Then we will check the number. $15 is no 15. See, result came. Total amount is 500 rupees. It is system automatically calculated the values from quantity and price per unit and generated the total amount price. Based on business rule, we are applied this concept. Business rule is the brain of the service now. Nothing but it is a example as calculator. So as per our requirement, the result came. When a record is saved, check whether quantity and price per unit are filled, multiply them and store the result in total amount. So if quantity is entered 10, the quantity price is 50 rupees. The result is 500 rupees. Like this way, we can easily handle the projects. Very simple way. So if we can change the prices, then we'll check. Okay. See the total amount. While inserting and updating, it will work. So this is the concept. If this video is worthable, please like to my channel and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Wish you all the best, guys.